Hello, Flosstube. This is Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 19. If you are new to this channel, this is a channel about cross stitch. Welcome. I hope you stick around, enjoy what you see. Like, subscribe, comment. If you are coming back at me, thank you so much for coming back to spend some more time. I am off by one day for recording. Yesterday was kind of crazy. Just to give you, we've been dealing with around here. My husband has a kidney stone, so there's that. He was sent home from work after stopping at the hospital. It was a whole thing. Whatever. We're making it through. Other than that, kind of just the norm. I'm adjusting so well back to second shift. This is huge for me. Every single day I've gotten a minimum of 6 hours of sleep in a row. That is huge. That I am thankful for. Only positive and up and going up from this point. So yeah, there's that. I also want to thank Becca from my Stitchy Home for giving me a shout out. She has said, I think quite a few people have came over from her. If anyone else is giving a shout out, again, comment below, let me know so I can thank you for doing that for me. All right, so stick around to the end because I actually have a giveaway. I'm gonna try to get better about that. Speaking of giveaways, my big one that I gave away is stuck in customs. So hopefully we get that worked out and it gets forwarded to her. So anyway, positive thoughts. All right, so let's get into stitching. That's what you're here for. I'm super excited. I really have a big pile. I can't believe our last video was so short, but I have a finish and I'm super excited about it. So, ABC spring. I know there's a glare, but you know, we got the real thing. So there you go. I don't know that you can see it all. I made a few changes. So, and I'm super excited. Yes, I did some of the Priscilla conversion. So she changed out a collar. I changed out a couple of colors. So let's just talk through it real quick. This was actually supposed to be a purple color. The pink, I forget what color it is. The pink is Ladybug. It reminds me of my grandma's poinsettias. My grandma's peonies, and I've mentioned that before. So that was fun to change. And then the house is the color of my house. I've mentioned that before. I didn't like the shade of that blue, so I popped this one in. I don't know what these were on the chart, but Priscilla made them into bees, and I kind of took a page out of her book and did that. Again, that was supposed to be a heart. But this was the big change that was on me. This had actually hearts in it, and I just wasn't digging it, so I just truly made it into more of like a quilt. So there's the two different colors of blues are in there. Anyway, I just like it a lot, so I'm super happy with this. I just got to get it fully finished and ready to be up for spring, because that is my plan worked out of working ahead of the season, so that'll be awesome. Now we have fully finishes, and I have 3 to share with you. I'm super excited. So one of the first ones I already put on Instagram because Sassy Jack Stitchery, if you stitch this free chart and get it posted by February, I'm looking to tell you, February 29th, it's going to generate a financial donation from Sassy Jack. So I got it stitched and fully finished. Put it on this little backing. I hid where I got in to stuff it right there. Super cute. I love it. The fabric is on 28 count mocha that I had tea coffee dyed. Loved how this finished. Loved. So jump in and join. It didn't take, I literally stitched this in a day. And it was fun. So yeah. So that is a finish. My next one, fully finished, you have seen it before, my Ice Boys. I didn't dig the chart back out, but I fully finished this. This is just a leaner, and I'm super excited about it. That'll be fun. I'm gonna pop it on my bookshelf back here for some more winter decorations. Then this next one was an unexpected fully finished. I just was in the mood. So this is Stitch or Die by Heartstring. I think it's Heartstring Sampler. I didn't pull the chart on this either. Oh, look, if somebody has a question, post it below, but lots of people have posted this. I had made a few colored. This was supposed to be gold. I didn't like that. So anyway, again, hit it. This one I actually have the stuffing and a little bit of walnuts to give it weight so it'll sit more up on display. Super happy. So, oops, and things are falling. All right, so moving on to what I've been stitching into my whips. First off, a whip that I can't show you because I just found out about this from Sassy Jack Stitchery's YouTube when I watched her. They're having a Valentine exchange, and if you have something, it's a small, and it has to be, I'm looking from the paper so I don't misspeak. You have to have, it must be Jeanette Douglas Designs, Plum Street Sampler, or Summer House Stitch Works. And to get all the details, go to her website, or because there's a form that you have to send in, or go watch her latest video. The deadline is the 25th to have it stitched and finished. She says on her video she would push it a little further to contact her if you have a question, but you have to stitch one of those designers, you mail it in, they match you up and send them out. So I actually think this is awesome because I did the Halloween exchange through one of the Facebook groups, and I got my exchange and it was so much fun and there was so many goodies in it, but my sister didn't, and she stitched and worked hard on hers, and I felt so bad for her, and she still has never received any. So it was very disheartening for her. So this is a safer bet because it's going to a needle workshop and they're doing the swap. So I have to stitch something, send $10 to pay for the shipping, and it's a done deal. And I have a cat that just came to join us. Somebody mentioned that they don't like it when, oh, it's Kansas City. No, I gotta get this kitty. Sorry. Oh, golly, gotta go. They mentioned that they didn't like it when you holler at your animals on Flosstube. This cat is a constant visitor. He jumps up and shakes everything, and I'm afraid somebody's gonna, whew. And then my German Shepherd is a puppy. She literally just turned 1, so she's rambunctious and like is a bull in a china shop. My other 2 are just laying around, and the other cat's laying around. So anyway, back on topic. If you're interested in the Valentine Stitching Exchange, Sassy Jack Stitchery's website has a thing. So I'm super excited about that. We're hoping to go on vacation in October, and I am going to take the 2-hour trip extra to go to her shop. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, so next. Sorry, I'm like getting discombobulated. My other whip that I have been working on that I will show you is my Nora Corbett Daisy. I've only stitched on her one other time, and I picked her up yesterday. She is on my Whipco board for one of the cubes or squares that's been called, so I'm getting her out. This is where I am on her. All I had was the hair done. So last night I popped in this part of her body and I'm going down. I have done one chart, and I believe it's a Jonah Elliott, where I did the skin 1/1. It is beautiful. It is dainty. But it's a lot of extra work that I don't know that I necessarily see the benefit in. I'm sure I do. I know it's gorgeous. What am I talking about? It looks gorgeous, but I just didn't want to do it. So that's her. I'm going to give her, according to my Whipco board, it's supposed to be 4 hours. So she's staying out, and you will see more progress on her next week. Sorry, from pile to piles. That's what we do here. My next one is my daily stitch of Live Simply. Love, love, love this one. This is on 25 count Lugana Heritage. And this is where I am. This is where I am at. I am a person that needs to see the whole border. So I started working on the grass. Not sure how far I'm supposed to, it's the whole bottom of it, but I'm not counting, to be honest with you. So I started across the top with the words, and I'm gonna make it around, and once the border's done, yada yada. That is being stitched 1/1. I do like the look of it, even though I didn't want to do it for my Nordcore, but let's just be honest. My next one is my butterfly Afghan. I've mentioned this, I do it on Sundays. In the next block, I got the word butterfly. And now I'm ready to still work on this. I think this will move along more faster for me once I have these specialties, because then the other squares are actual butterflies. But I have a feeling 2020 is going to be just getting these last squares like this done. It's not just the word. Let me find you one of them. Sorry. It's ones like this. This is one of them. And then this is another one. So once I have those done, I believe I'm halfway through on those. Once I have those done, I think it'll be more fun for me to do. So, all right, One Nation, which One Nation Sal. There's several ladies doing this. My sister, our friend Cindy, my friend Julie, and then other people that have followed me on Instagram or on YouTube are jumping in. So jump in. This is fun. I love seeing how different people start in different places and how it's going along. It's just amazing. I love seeing it pop in different ways. So One Nation, if you've not seen this before, by Bygone Stitches. And I'm stitching this on 32 count vintage mocha. I do this every time. Every single time. I think I got it and I've messed it up. Vintage Country Mocha Lugana. It's gonna be in my... All right, enough. This is where I am. 4 weeks, 4 stars, 4 states. Love it. The guys at work that make fun of me for cross-stitching, out of pure love, I'm sure, told me, okay, well, that's beautiful. We can mount that right here. And I'm like, no. I would never mount this in the millwright shop. But that does tell me they like it, even though they were like, eh. But anyway. Next one, I have not started yet. So I'm moving on to kind of haul. I forgot about this in the last video, and then the first part dropped and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, what am I talking about? Grimm's Fairy Tales. I am going to stitch this on Sea Glass by Bestitch Me, which is an 16 count Ada. Love the color. I don't know if you can really see it. It'll be perfect. So I actually did pull all the threads. First part dropped, and this is what we're looking at. It was super cute because Cloud Factory actually sent the tale. I don't know what that was. So I actually read the fairy tale for that one about the 4 animals. So that was super cute. But this is what the drops are going to look like. So I'm going to like that, I think quite a bit. So there's 12, one a month. I need to get caught up. So that's going to get probably pulled out this week along with Daisy and finishing the Valentine. So Valentine's the priority. Then oh, I'm sorry, the cat's coming at me again. And then Daisy, and then the Grimm's Fairy Tale. So I'm gonna move us into haul, and I actually have a little more haul than usual. So I've been waiting for this since Christmas. I saw these scissors on Confessions of a Homeschooler vlog. She did a Christmas vlog where she did giveaways. My sister has a pair of sisters. My sister has a pair of stitchers. Oh my gosh. My sister has a pair of these scissors that I Google over, and I'm pretty sure this is the same brand, but not positive. She got them at a cross-stitch store in southern Indiana, but these looked, sorry for the glare, very much like, but these took forever to get here because they literally were coming from China, I think. Sorry for the glare. Love them. Yes, I got myself 2. Probably should give one to the daughter. We'll see. My fabric of the month from Color and Cotton came in. Wrong side. It's called Camelot. Very pretty gray. I'm digging this. Digging it. 28 count Lugana. Move that to the side. I jumped on this bandwagon for Heartstring Samplery, and this is Choose Your Own Motto Sampler. The design, I'm digging this. I love the colors, but I didn't like the sayings that came with it. I mean, I liked them, but they're just not what I wanted to do. So for $3, you can go to her Etsy shop and download 12 other sayings. So I got them, printed them out, and the saying that I'm 99% sure that I'm going to do when I get to this chart is going to be, I'm not saying I'm Wonder Woman, but no one has ever seen us in the same room. So Wonder Woman is one of my favorite childhood superstars or super people, and actually I just got a bob head. I'm not showing it on here because I took it to work because I've mentioned it several times. I work with a bunch of dudes, so I bought me a little Wonder Woman figurine she's got a big old head holding her shield and her knife, and I have it at my toolbox at work. It's kind of cute. All right, another thing that I bought, the Bendy Stitchy acceptance chart. My daughter's going through a thing right now, so I'm going to stitch this for her sooner than later. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It means understanding that something is what it is, and there's got to be a way through it. I am notorious for telling my children it is what it is, so this had to come home with me. I forgot to mention in our last video that I jumped in on the Stitchery Book Club, the Stitching Book Club. This is going to be the Three Musketeer one. I printed out my introductory page to pull my stuff. I'm actually going to dye this color this week so that I have it ready. I think this drops on the 25th, so in the next day or two I need to get that stitched. Not stitched. I need to get that dyed so I'm ready to go. I'm super excited about this. I am a person that has a desire to read classical literature, but I do not put it as on the top of my list. So with her, I will read 4 classic books this year, and that's awesome for me. I'm super excited about it. I always just get her minis because I'm not sure that I'll ever display them, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll make, I don't know. I did Pride and Prejudice. I did the mini. It's just perfect to fit in and not overwhelming, so it worked for me. Another chart I got is, I purchased, was Ohana for his Lilo and Stitch. Let me see if it tells me who. This is Magic Muaz. I'm probably saying that wrong. Is who I got it off of from Etsy. Stitch is the first movie my daughter saw in the movie theaters, so it's very precious memories, and the fact that it's family and nobody gets left behind. So, and we're a big blended family here. So, cat's back. So yeah, it means a lot. Okay, I'm not sure that if I showed this, I showed it on my social media, but I'm not sure if I showed it here. So I did buy a second chart for the fires in Australia, and based on a couple other floss tubes, and that one's from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. But based on another couple other floss tubers, I'm probably going to jump in on the Hands Across the Sea. Is that the one? It's a sampler, but I can't even remember who said it. One of them said it's a mini version of a sampler, and I don't know that I want to do a sampler. I can't decide. Some of them I see that are absolutely gorgeous that I'm like, I don't know that that fits in my house. But then I go back to before Flosstube, before I started watching Flosstube, I didn't stitch to decorate my house like I do now, and I love decorating my house with my stitching. I actually stitched on things just because they appealed to me, and I purchased things because they appealed to me, and I had fun stitching them. So I have to find my happy place, happy medium in that aspect, because there's times that I will stitch something, or I used to, that I would probably never put on display. I have a box of finished things that the coloring's not right for my house, or I experimented with changing the coloring and I had fun stitching it, but I don't like how it all turned out. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I gotta find my happy place in regards to stitching for decor, which I love, and stitching because it just brings me joy to stitch that piece, and I don't care if it ends up in the box and I never frame it, display it, or anything. So all that to say, I'm gonna probably buy that mini. And if you go to their website, I think it's Hands Across the Sea. 99% sure that's the name of it. But see, I've never stitched them, so that's why I stumble on myself. But on their website, it tells the story of where the donations are going and why, because they're actively in the midst of helping volunteer. It's a really good thing to read. So if you're interested at all, go visit it. One more, which was the first one that I bought, which I paid like $2.10, was Fiddlestick's little guy, and $2 is what it is. But I'm probably gonna stitch this one. I don't know if I'll get around to this one. I love those little claw guys, but that's last one that is a freebie that everybody's doing is linens and threads. I have decided that because of what I have on my plate for 2020, I am going to collect these, and I will stitch those. I'm just not going to worry about staying on task for it, and I may push it off till next year, so we'll see. I'm just not putting the pressure on myself to get it done. All right, a couple other plans that I'm going to do. I told you Daisy, because it's on my acrostic and it's on my Whipco board. Oh, I want to show you my Whipco board. All right, here's my Whipco board. Okay, here's what I'm struggling with. I haven't posted this on their line. I struggle keeping up on groups. Even my acrostic, I don't post them anymore since I was having problems posting too fast when I finished or something, and it was just so I haven't posted this on the Whipco group, but I did create the board. But I'm having problems coming up with bingo prizes. Right now I have wrote, get my feet done and get a massage. So any suggestions, post them down below, because I need help figuring out rewards for myself. Anyway, this month was One Nation, which to keep up to date on it, and Daisy for 4 hours. She's probably gonna get more than 4 hours, because I forget until I grab one of those Nord Corbetts or one of those Maribillas that the chunks of colors just make them seem like they go so fast. And this is the first one since I started stitching in hand for it to even go faster for me. So, all right, rambling. I still haven't started my Suffrage Act proclamation, so that is definitely on my plans. I will get that started this week. I have seasons, Lizzie Kate seasons that, sorry that was loud, that I need to get started. That's this one. That is on my acrostic for this month, so that still needs to be started. And Christmas list is scheduled for Saturday the 25th. I do something Christmassy, so you will get an update on my Christmas list. I've not touched it since the last time, so there's nothing more done up there. But that's scheduled for Saturday, so that'll get a decent amount of love. And that is it for my big old pile. What I have, that's it. So I mentioned giveaway at the beginning of the video. I'm going to take this out of the plastic so that it doesn't glare, but it is Country Cottage Needleworks Snow Sampler. See, I get drawn to samplers. This is going to be the giveaway. If you are interested in this chart, I want you to tell me, what is your favorite thing about this time of the year? Now, this has been a weird winter for us. So the word I'm looking for is favorite. this has been a really weird year for us. We have had hardly any snow. It's kind of been, for me, it's sad. My husband's done better this year with the seasonal thing because we've not really had seasonal. I've only had a couple super cold days. I've not had snow at all that lasts. I live in Indiana. Where is winter? So yeah. Anyway, tell me what your favorite thing is. So my favorite thing would be, it's to hibernate. And I'm not really getting to do that because it's not snowy and cold enough. I keep going outside and work, but anyway, there's that. So, all right, so that's it. Give me a comment below. Tell me, interact. Tell me if you, anything, comment below. I love hearing from you guys. See, he's determined to make an appearance. So with that, I'm just gonna leave you here. So I want you to just keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm gonna leave you with much love. Bye.